Hey everybody, it is Jill Diamond and I am back. We just had the 4th of July celebrations here in the United States. It was fun, good weekend for all. But I'm here today because I want to share with you one of my programs. It's an on-demand course. The name of it is called Find Your Stage with English Communication Confidence. And I'm sharing it with you for a couple of reasons. One, I want to make sure that you get an inside look at the Diamond Method and get a chance to see what's available to you, because before the end of the year arrives, I'm going to be running a big promotion and a sale to make this course really affordable for as many of you as possible. So before I go ahead and do that and put together the offer and the bonuses and all the great things that you're going to get with this program, I just wanted to show it to you. What do you think? Want to have a look? Let's have a look. So this is inside of the program, and basically the Find Your Stage with English Communication Confidence program is self-study. So you buy it and then you use it at your own pace. Here's the thing. It's really full of amazing things, starting with a speech assessment. We get into what your goals are, but there are 7 core modules. All right, let's take a look at that for a second, right? So modules. Aside from the welcome, the pre-assessment, the introduction to the course, there are 7 core videos. So in the languages in your body, you start to learn about the technique that I use in the Diamond Method to show you quick results, how you can sound more native-like when you speak English. That happens immediately. But then we go module by module into the Diamond Method. The power of the pause is the first module. That's where we talk about thought chunking. Where do we pause? How do we emphasize? And why does that matter so much to our audience? And how does it help us when we speak? Because it does. The third module is about the words. You know, in stress-timed languages like English, not every word or every syllable has the same length. And so we start to talk about this when we talk about what kinds of words matter more than others. We do that in this module. In module 4, we're getting into the idea of rhythm in Tap Your Toes. Why does rhythm matter? Do you remember? Rhythm is more important than the pronunciation of individual sounds because our brains are wired to hear the rhythm of our native language. So that means that, again, going back to the fact that English is stress-timed, you can't give equal emphasis to every syllable, because when you do, it makes it very hard for native speakers to understand you. So if that matters to you, then this module will also matter. Tap your toes. So let's take a look at the 5th module, Sing Your Speech. So you know that I love singing, I love poetry, and so music is a big part of the Diamond Method and the Find Your Stage with English Communication Confidence program. So in module 5, we're going to start to talk about melody, intonation patterns. What kind of sentence does the intonation go up or down? And in general, what are the ways that you can get more comfortable with what your voice can do melodically? Because remember, intonation and melody makes it engaging for your listeners. It's a great way for you to really impart knowledge and also to share your ideas and influence others. So that's a great module. Module 6. So if you've been following me for a while, I think you know that I'm not a pronunciation coach. I'm not a speech therapist who's going to get in there and work on the S and the T as much as I will the vowels. Because the value is on the vowels. What does that mean? Stress-timed language. Some syllables are long and some are not. That means that those long stress syllables, they get stressed on a vowel sound. So I want to make sure, and we want to make sure inside of the Find Your Stage program, that you are giving a good quality of sound, right? You're using the right diction. articulation for the vowel sounds, because the value is on the vowels. That's module 6. Everybody loves that. And then in module 7, we come back to the languages in your body, but this time we're talking about the flow techniques. This, if you watched my flow videos here on YouTube, you know that that's really one of the best ways for you to become more fluent. How do you connect the words so that it sounds native-like? We get into reductions and contractions and the linking and the American flap sound. So those are all amazing things that are inside of the Find Your Stage with English Communication Confidence program. And I want to make sure that you know everything that's here, okay? Let's take a look at some bonus material for a moment. Let's take a look at Module 5. So when you open the bonus material, after you learn about melody, learn about intonation, you'll come in here and you'll see there's 2 extra activities. One is a bonus business application exercise called a colorful performance review. And that's where we start to have you apply what you've learned to the business world. So we're talking about intonation. That's color. When you add intonation, you're adding color to your voice. So if we go ahead and we open up this document, just to show you, we give you a step-by-step of what you need to do in all of these extra bonus worksheets. All right, so you would come through here, follow step by step, you would fill in the blanks, and you would record yourself again in a step-by-step fashion to make sure that you're applying what you've learned. All right, and there's also all kinds of bonus material. For example, there's audio file exercises. So you've got in here, you would be able to listen to an audio file. All right.
Vowel chart.
And that's where you're going to learn with my team how to practice the vowel sounds. But there are other great audio files exercises as well. There's the limericks. Let's see what else. There is more audio practice with word emphasis, right? Great material. We have audio files, we have videos, we have all kinds of worksheets, pre-assessments, post-assessments. And I really just wanted to make sure that you knew that this program was out there. And I will go ahead and I'll put the link to this program. I'll go ahead and put a link to this, which is on my website, so that you can learn more about it. You can stay informed, and you can be ready to go ahead and take advantage of any promotions that I'll be running later this year, because I want you to get access to the Find Your Stage with English Communication Confidence program. It's going to change your life. Thanks for being here, all right? I'll see you around. Remember to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. See ya. Bye.